What's going on, my God's Mafia family? Back again with another short video just to explain my renewing of my mind and my journey. I mean, I got a lot, I could talk about a lot of things, and I probably am going to talk about a lot of things in my life that's causing me to renew my mind and things I have to step out on faith and do, because my faith is in God, and my God is the one who supplies all my needs. So, but I always start with my foundation scriptures. My foundation scripture, which is the Romans 12:2, and I'm going to read it in two different translations. The first one is the New King James Version. And do not be transformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And the NLT version is, don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think, renewing your mind. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. So last time I left off with my weight loss, I was 280. Now I got on scale today, I'm like 200. So I lost even more weight since the last video. But the process of doing that was, you have to change the way you think about your life, your weight, just in general, you have to change the way you think about everything. And it's renewing your mind. I'm not going to say it's an easy process. It is challenging, because you have to overcome your thoughts and your mind and things like that that's going in your mind, because we've been in this generational curse for our whole lives, through our parents, through generations, through everything that's been deep rooted in us that we got to get out, that we don't understand. And with that being said, it's like I changed the way I ate. I changed the way I worked out. Like, I just gave a little bit and God did the rest for me. But the next thing I did, and I'm trying to go in an order of what things I started doing when I started renewing my mind, was the next thing God had me do was, he had me get rid of all the music, all the secular music out of my phone. I had over 20,000 rap songs and stuff in my phone. So now I only got my worship music, I got gospel rap, and I got R&B. So, I'm married. So when me and my wife go out on a date, we can have some R&B music. But other than that, I don't listen to nothing. I don't put nothing in my mind that's gonna corrupt my mind. See, that's the thing. You have to understand that what you put in your mind is what's gonna come out. So if you always putting in rap songs or bad movies and all this and all that, guess what's gonna come out? It's gonna be those things that come out. And I love music. You can ask my wife, I love music. And I was always looking at it as an art and things of that nature. But I realized once I got it out of my life, my mind has become a lot clearer. Like, I'm more happier when I'm listening to the music I listen to now. So that's another one. So when you're renewing your mind, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but I'm not saying it's hard either. But it's gonna be challenging. So you have to be dedicated. You have to be willing and ready to, take this challenge and take your mind over, because these are the last days. And I hate to say that, on camera. People always like, oh, they've been saying that since I was little. But, stuff is going on in the world where the devil is trying to corrupt us, and he's trying to get through us to our mind. And if he can get through our mind, what you think is what you put down in your heart, and what you put down in your heart is what you end up producing. So you got to watch what you put in your mind. So my first journey was my weight loss. I'm starting to renew my mind there. My next journey, I had cut all my music out. Like, I don't have no video games. I don't have any of that distractions no more. Like, my focus now is really focusing on getting closer with God and just being positive and showing love. Like, love conquers anything. Love conquers anything. So, like, the one step of renewing your mind is you have to change your heart. You have to get that love in your heart, because it makes the process a lot easier. But I'm gonna do more videos about my relationship with my wife, my kids. There's a lot of things that changed in my life once I started focusing on me. And I don't want to sound selfish that it's just me I'm focusing on. No, I love everybody. I focus on everybody. But when you trying to change, you can't change nobody in your life. You can't change your spouse. You can't change your girlfriend, boyfriend, your kid. You can't change you can't do it. Only person you can change is yourself. So, and I noticed that once I changed myself and started changing me, that's when everything around me started to change. Everything started to change for the positive. Me and my wife's relationship got better. My weight, my music, like everything in my life got better. Like I told you last video, I'm living free. Like no matter what I'm going through, I'm still happy and fired up for God every single day, because I know that he got a plan for me, and I'm on that mission to accomplish it. And I'm just trying to help people out here that might have any struggles, might have any questions. I know I'm not going into too many details on these videos, but it's just a starter, you know, kind of nervous, things of that nature. But eventually I'll be there. And if you have any questions or concerns, just hit me up, DM. If you got my number, call me. Because I like this acronym. This pastor I watched, Michael Todd, he called it HOT: humble, open, and transparent. So I don't keep no secrets. I tell everything. I'm a progressing man. I'm not striving for perfection. I'm progressing. So, and that's what the goal is. So hopefully these short videos, these things that people that know me know, like, oh, this is different. Like, hopefully they see it and be like, oh, this is encouraging, and I want to know what's going on, how he doing this thing. So focus on, like, if you could go through, read Romans 12:2 and meditate on it every day. I read mine every day. I read my scriptures every day and meditate on them and get them down in my spirit, get them down in my soul. So that's going to be the first thing to start renewing your mind, because you got to change the way you think, change the way you feel, because feelings will get you in trouble too. So love y'all, and I'm here, and I'll talk to y'all later. God's Mafia.